Hey folks, I'm Bill Cook. I'm here to answer the age-old question, does size matter? Yes, it does. Boy, does size matter. Kim's behind the camera. Kim, where are we right now?
We are at Shady Brook.
And what is Shady Brook?
It's our very first rental property.
So this is the very first rental property Kim and I ever bought when we were baby investors, and
didn't know nothing.
We'd back up the truck to the front door. We had John Adams on the radio playing full blast on Saturday and Sunday so we could hear about how to become real estate investors. We didn't know nothing about nothing.
And we thought we were somebody.
Oh, we had bought a rental house and gee. Anyway, we thought we were somebody. Anyway, so one of the lessons we learned on this house, as a matter of fact, because this house has some big oaks around it, was how important it was that to prune up all the trees at least 12 feet. That allows people to be able to see it from the road. Same thing in the backyard, because it allows people to mow. A lot of times we see rentals and the branches grow all the way down to the ground, or the hedges are overgrowing the house. It makes it look bad, but it also makes it hard to mow, hard to see, things like that. And probably for 10 years, because I am a cheap bastard. Would you say I'm a cheap bastard?
Well, I wouldn't use that
okay,
vulgarity, but I would definitely say you still squeak when you walk because you've got all the dollars that you had when you were kids.
Except for all this. Anyway, I wouldn't buy a gas-operated pole pruner. You know, I get that cheap one you get from Home Depot, and it, has a little blade on the end, and you sit there. This looks weird when I'm doing this and I talk about size matters, but anyway, so that's how you would do it. It would take me like days to cut all these limbs down, and I'd hurt afterwards, and what a pain that was. Finally, one day, I went in and I bought a God-fearing Sthil pole pruner. This is it. So the lesson here is, if you're going to get rid of limbs and you want to cut them up, you get a pole pruner. So look, size matters? Yes. And you think, well, that's it. But it's not it, because you can get this thing, you can get it, I'll use the word excited, and it extends out. So this thing goes up 12 feet. Can you get a whole shot of this? Look at this. From one end to the other. Now it's heavy as hell, but when you're up here, it's not that bad. And it allows you to get all your limbing work done, usually within an hour or 2 hours. Just depends on how many breaks you take. So the lesson really here to learn is if you're going to be real estate investing for any length of time, and again, you take on the adage of you want to make sure the limbs are pruned up, good and high, go ahead and invest in a pole pruner. I wish I had done that. I wish I had done this years before. I didn't. But so that is the lesson. And the other thing is, we bought this house, and when we were looking at it before we purchased it, we were like, do we buy, do we keep, do we buy, do we keep? And we ended up keeping this as our first rental. Kim, has that been a good investment?
It has been, yeah.
It has been. So
20 plus years.
Yeah, so pretty doggone neat.
Some crazy residents.
Some crazy residents, but have we ever had the house destroyed?
No.
No. Have we ever had, we've had people that left the house dirty, like this one, but anyway. So there's the lesson about real estate investing today. Prune your limbs up 12 feet. And get a God-fearing
tools.
Huh?
Get good tools.
Get good tools. God-fearing pole pruning chainsaw. Go out and talk to some sellers. Make some written offers. Have a good day.
Bye-bye.